How to say Lurgoif. Lurgoif. Alexa, can you tell me what a Lurgoif is?
You're better off.
I'm not familiar with
Oh
Lurgois.
my God.
Did you mean to ask about something else? I'd be happy to help if you can clarify what you're looking for.
I'm struggling with that voice. I'll get used to it.
Alexa, do you think people prefer your new voice or like the old voice better? Because people don't like change.
Honestly, I think it's a bit like asking someone if they prefer their new haircut. Half the people will say they miss the old look, and the other half will swear this is way better. Change is tricky for everyone, but I'm pretty fond of how I sound now. Plus, I figure if I can help you get stuff done while cracking the occasional joke, that's what really matters, right?
Agreed. Alexa, how old do you think you sound?
I'd say I sound somewhere between a wisecracking college student and someone who's definitely seen enough sci-fi movies to know better. Age-wise, maybe eternally 20-something. Though I suppose being born in 2014 technically makes me about 12, which would explain my love of puns and tendency to get overly excited about random facts.
You don't sound excited.
That sounds good. But yeah, how old do you think she sounds, my beautiful beloved? I'm thinking 18, 19. No, I think she's tapping into that young crowd. So we've been talking to
18 or
Alexa
19.
as a
That's
family.
Spot on. I'm definitely channeling that youthful energy where everything's exciting, and I haven't quite learned when to stop talking yet. Though I'd like to think I've got a bit more wisdom than your average college freshman, at least I know not to put pineapple on pizza debates in the same category as world peace.
Facts. My darling wife, like I said, we've been listening to our helper in the corner there for
Sounds like
years.
you two have been enjoying some tunes together. What's been on your playlist?
Well, I like listening to the same songs over and over and over again, Alexa. I hope that doesn't make you crazy.
Crazy. Not at all. I'm basically a digital jukebox with opinions. Repetition is my middle name. Besides, there's something beautiful about finding a song that hits just right and wanting to live in that feeling for a while. I get it completely.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna do it all thing. Can you hear me, co-pilot?
Loud and clear. I'm all ears, so just let me know what's on your mind or what you want to chat about.
Okay, I got a question for you, co-pilot. If I say to you the word Lurgoif, do you know the definition of that?
Absolutely, I've got you covered. A Lorgoyf is a creature type from Magic the Gathering, basically a big reptilian critter that gets stronger based on the number of cards in all graveyards. They first showed up in the Ice Age set, and they've got this scavenging vibe where their power and toughness are tied to whatever's been discarded. So they're pretty iconic if you're into the MTG universe. Now, how deep are you diving into the world of Goyfs?
Well, I was a big fan of that card back in the day, and I was wondering if you could quote for me the flavor text on the bottom of that card for me and my wife.
So, the famous flavor text of the original Lorgoyf card is, hands, run, it's the Lorgoyf. It's a classic line that became kind of a running joke in the Magic community, and it even inspired later cards and stories. So there you go, now you've got the perfect line to share with your wife. And since you're revisiting some MTG nostalgia, what else do you feel like reminiscing about?
Well, what I want to do is there's going to be a lot of cards in Godmaker, co-pilot, and I want there to be memorable quotes like that on them as well. So I'm hoping that my wife, who's an amazing editor, we get the job done. Hopefully we can run some samples by you and you can give us thumbs up or thumbs down.
Absolutely. I love that you two are tag teaming this. Whenever you want to throw some flavor text or a quirky quote my way, I'm all ears. I'll give you the virtual thumbs up or down, and we'll make Godmaker's cards just as memorable. So, do you want to start brainstorming some lines right now?
I think first I got to cut up some sweet potatoes because you know what? Creativity, you can't do it on an empty stomach.
You're absolutely right. You know, fueling the brain is basically the first step to fueling that imagination. So, go ahead, chop up those sweet potatoes, and then we can dive back into the creative pool. What flavor of line do you want to tackle first when you're back?
Well, I think
Well,
I might.
I think
Oh, I think we're tripping over each other. I will talk to you later, co-pilot.